Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ayan, broadcasting beyond borders, the message of the truest tribe of coaching entrepreneurs and independent service providers from the Philippines. This is Coach Orvyl for Colorblind. Now on Season 2 here at Think Talk Broadcast, the flagship community project of coaching Think Talk speakers from Life Coach Philippines and members of Coach A Coaching Community. So I'll be back shortly with my guest, Alvin Delagon from Laguna. Welcome to the live streaming of Colorblind, airing every Saturday at 10 a.m. So in this show, we aim to help people who are already challenged to see what makes life really colorful by having a conversation about life beyond comfort zone, beyond isolation, beyond worldly success. Let's talk about love without colors, safety beyond colors. So broadcasting beyond borders of Capitolio, Pasig City on the 15th day of October 2022. I am Coach Orvyl. I'm a certified CICC life coach and a certified mental health coach. Also, I'm a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. And I'm a software engineer for a decade already, and I created the community programmer ako at Salamangkero community. So this community is for programmers, software engineers, ITs, people who are in IT who wanted to live confidently on their own terms responsibly para po they can start to teach, they can start to lead and to start to really show up and be comfortable of themselves in front of other people. So if you're that software engineer, programmer, or in IT, like yun yung pinaka-season mo, I'm inviting you inside programmer ako at Salamangkero. So you can search that sa Facebook. Also, I'm one of the co-owner of riseupcreatives.com along with Master Coach A and Coach Clint. So riseupcreatives.com, it's a social commerce turnkey solution for every entrepreneur and business owner. So if you want to know more, let's have a conversation. If you're that one person who wanted to start a business, who wanted to show and really offer service, but then you wanted your voice to be heard in social media, your authentic voice in connection with your product and service, which is what we really need right now, riseupcreatives.com is for you. Ayan. So our mission here at Think Talk Broadcast is to get closer to our kindred and better serve our coaching tribe. So we envision being the go-to network for content and connects the mind, heart, and soul through the platform of life coaching. And by serving the digital space, the change I want to see is to normalize the conversation about love and safety beyond gender, ethnicity, beyond job description, beyond corporate success, and really bring awareness of how uncomfortable comfort zone is. So I'm very excited with our episode with our next guest. So here's the thing, this is the big question na pag-uusapan natin ngayon, no. So if you're connecting with this question from the perspective of developing software solutions, so developing solutions in general, how are love and safety being translated, and what does it take to introduce the solution to the world, no? And my guest for this morning, I'm very glad and really happy personally po na he said yes. He's my manager, no, to one of my previous company, and I really considered him as a mentor, and at the same time like one of I would say a software engineer model. Na hindi ako nag-aano dito, na hindi po ako na like really hindi po ako nang bobola. He is, no, like he's one of a great leader to me and many of us software engineers. So I really hope if you're watching this on a replay, some of the members sa programmer ko at Salamangkero are my teammates before and naging manager namin yung guest ko this morning. And yun, the color of the episode is Cobalt. No? Meron siyang hex value of 00047 AB. So what's Cobalt? It means the color is about solitude, about productivity, ingenuity, and enlightenment. So today, hindi ko na po papatagalin. Join me and with my guest for a conversation about designing a digital solution, its challenges, and how mental and emotional aspect is being accounted in the process. So, let's welcome po. Let's give your emojis right dyan po. Just really comment and give strategy. And if you're watching this on a replay, nabubulol pa ako sa sobrang excitement, no? Comment hashtag replay and just send an emoji heart. So, let's welcome po Mr. Alvin Delagon. Sir Alvin? Ayan.
Hello.
Hello po, Sir Alvin. Sir Alvin, just reintroduce yourself the way na hindi ka pa na-introduce. Like, the way you wanted, napipil niyo po kung paano niyo po gusto i-introduce si Alvin Delagon ngayong umaga po. Take it away, sir.
Okay, sige. So, hello everyone. So, ako si Alvin. So just a different way of introducing myself. Sige. So, first, a little bit of background about me. So, just like what Orvyl mentioned, no. So I've been a software engineer as well. Maybe going around 17 to 18 years. Yeah, just goes show my age. It was actually quite way back that the days wherein there is Nokia 5110s pa. So noong time na yun, developer na ako. So and then started off with as a software developer, became a tech lead, and then I became software engineering manager. So so yeah, so actually my blood and soul is actually software engineering. So although I'm not a software engineer right now, I work as a solutions architect, but what I really like is that it gives me the opportunity to teach na, no? So what I've what I've learned over the years. Now a little bit of interesting about me. So my wife is also a software engineer. And we met back way back in college. Tapos, ang nakakatawa dito, we have two kids. My oldest is Linus Torvalds, and then my youngest is Ada. So, just goes to show the names came from Linus Torvalds and Ada Lovelace, di ba? Yung pinakaunang software engineer. So yeah, and then that's pretty much all about me. So, hopefully I can bring value ron sa channel nyo.
Yeah. Again, Sir Alvin, thank you for saying yes, no, because I really think, no, I might be wrong. I really think na oftentimes you are always invited with like technical topic like how to use specific tools. Pero right now, like actually para tong catch up po sa atin, Sir Alvin, it's been a while since last time nagkita. So, Sir Alvin, how are you right now? Like, can you describe to us po a day in the life ni Alvin Delagon this 2022, especially, di ba? Nag-pandemic and you are right now a solutions architect. Pwede niyo po ba kaming pasadahan, Sir Alvin?
Well, first of all, so solutions architect, no? Kasi yung solutions architect kasi each company have their own definition of what solutions architect is, no? So, but the company that I work for right now, in a gist, we're like a subject matter expert, diba? So, we help customers and on with regards to their problems. So actually, we're not really sales kind of a people. So, kadalasan on my day-to-day job as a developer specialist, I help local companies to architect their software to be able to run natively in the cloud, no? So para maging successful, and at the same time cost efficient and highly reliable. So and doon ako nangyayari humuhukay ako sa 18 years of experience ko, and then trying to share that to everyone. Now day to day ganon, so it come with me building workshops. So nagko-code pa rin ako, pero yung workshops is basically I create workshops wherein we have other people who can actually do and learn. At the same time I work as a consultant with the companies wherein they're trying to modernize their system, so doon ako pumapasok, no? So and then also just like you said, part of my role is also a little bit of thought leadership. So you probably seen me talking in user groups, specifically sa mga developer related channels, no? Yung sila React.js, sila Python PH. So is actually part of my role, and it's actually part of my own personal mission, to democratize yung knowledge, di ba? Kasi ang
Nice.
problem sa atin ngayon is that, although we teach software engineering in the schools, pero typically medyo outdated na yon, no? So
Yes.
as much as possible, I want to gain the wider audience. So
Yeah.
now on the pandemic side of things, so I don't typically do live streams. So typically face to face ng time na 'yon. So
Yeah.
pero ngayon things are opening up. So a lot of people are really excited to meet one-on-one. So I conduct my workshops and then my events face to face now. So
Yeah.
things have been very busy. So a lot of travels recently.
Mm, mm. So parang no, parang mas ayun yung gusto kong sabihin. Mas naging busy. I'm not sure if that's a good term na mas naging busy or more on like you are more active since nagkaroon pa ng pandemic, like you start traveling and then teaching po, Sir Alvin. Sir Alvin, pwede mo pa kami like outside IT, like for example outside your profession, like who's Alvin, like typical a day in the life of Alvin Delagon po, like outside IT, if you can share to us. Kasi na-share nyo nga po kayo na meron po kayong two kids, no, si Linus saka si Aida. And if kakarating nyo lang po, they are really related, no, like the first programmer, sila po to. Si Linus, the creator of Linux. So, Sir Alvin, pwede nyo po ba kayong pasadahan sa part na yan?
Well, so sige, funny thing. So a little bit day my life as me. So actually you probably seen my life is actually quite boring. No? Kasi taong bahay lang naman ng ako. But yeah, I'm having such a great time taking care of my wife and my two kids, di ba? So and also I also really like enjoying teaching din, so not just for the customers but also for my kids.
Yeah.
Actually nakakatuwa kasi as early as 4 years old pa lang si Linus marunong na mag-Python, so tinuturuan ko na siya
Yes, nakita ko nga yun.
So so basically the things that I teach my kids, I also learn from them kasi at least that gives me the capability to really speak in layman's terms, diba? To be able to address everyone. So being able to teach my kids will make me a better teacher, diba?
Yeah.
But day to day, so it's actually quite boring. Mostly yung hobbies ko simple na naman. I'm a gamer, but not necessarily a streaming type of gamer. I typically like playing single player games, diba? Instead of watching movies. Read books, and also learning new things, no? So not just for the technical part of things, but also in other aspects as well. So continuous learning. So that's the only thing that that I do. But I'm just a typical dad, nothing really special. But yeah.
Yeah. Gusto ko yung Sir Alvin, gusto ko i-emphasize yung benefit of really teaching the kids, like literally mga bata, and like how can that be a very beneficial to the profession of really teaching yung mga professionals. Kasi ako po nakakonect ako right now. I'm like I really open also myself in really teaching young software engineers, teaching Java sa mga young software engineers, and yun yung challenge, yung challenge of really how can I put it na mas may intindihan, or I would say how to I put it in a level na may appreciation, yung may magigets, hindi siya jargon, bookish type that you type it, you understand. So, I really appreciate yung sa part niyan, Sir Alvin. And kailan, if magda-dive deeper po ako dun konti, Sir Alvin, kailan nag-start, no? Like, or what was the reason behind, gusto kong turuan si Linus na mag-code na ngayong ganitong ka-early age.
Yeah, so it actually comes from deep inside my own during grade school, high school days, no? Kasi I grew up with a middle class family. So although yung aspirations ko talaga dati nung bata pa lang ako noon is that idol ko kasi yung tito ko eh. So he was actually as computer engineer working in the US. Tapos I really wanted to learn how to write software. Pero ang problema, we're in a typical middle class family, so we can't afford the computer, no? So yung back then, early 90s, mahal pa kasi yung computers noon. So ang nangyari noon, I go to sa mga rentano computers, di ba? Yung mga tao nag-Counter-Strike, StarCraft back then.
Yes.
Pero ako nandun, nag-aaral ako ng Turbo Basic. So so nakakatawa kasi whenever I do that, yung owner ng shop nakikita ko, anong ginagawa mo? Parang ganun. So I told them na yeah, kasi I'm trying to learn all of these things. Tapos yung may owner ng shop natutuwa sa akin. So hindi na ako china-charge ng hourly rate kasi
Ayos.
oo. So but yeah, kasi parang nangyari kasi parang unfortunately medyo late ako sa technology, no. So natuto na ako mag-start mag-write ng code at the age of 15. As compared dun sa ibang bansa, di ba? As early as pa lang 8 or 9 may opportunities na sila. So now when I had my firstborn son, si Linus. So I didn't want them to go to that problem din as well, no. So I told them na if I have a capability, I want to partake yung ganto kasi at the end of the day, I always believe that yung software engineering should be democratized, no. So it's not something that only few people know. Actually natutuwa ko yung mga schools ngayon nag-start na rin magturo ng software engineering, di ba, at the very early age. Kasi for me in the coming decades is going to be a life skill. So whether my kids will take software engineering as part of their careers in the future, whether they do take that path or not, kung ano man yung tutunan nila, marireuse pa naman din nila di ba? So kasi ang importante yung logic and the way how would you approach a problem. So yeah, it's up to them kung gusto nila ituloy yun, pero so far ang nakita ko yung panganay ko actually nakatuwa nga nung birthday ko, nireguluhan ako ng scratch project, tapos pinakita niya sa akin. So
nice.
It's a very emotional experience for me kasi nakita ko na I was able to partake what I have learned.
Yep, it's the feeling na parang napasa mo yung passion. Of course, like being open na okay kung gagamitin niya to in the future, it's not really up to me but to Linus. Pero the feeling na merong natuwa po ako una dun sa sinabi niyo na like yung computer shop na feel. Actually I'm very na-connect ako doon kasi hindi talaga ako kaya rin ako nag-IT because sa amin naman ang hugot ko rin lahat ng computer shop doon dadalawa na lang yung computer tapos unahan lang talaga. So sabi ko pagdating ko ng college mag-IT ako because I wanted to really experience mag-create ng PowerPoint. Sa akin PowerPoint lang. Gusto ko makita ko yung lumilipad-lipad na na mga elements. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. So sa Alvin, tama ba? Like growing up, software engineering talaga, you wanted to create programs. Ito na po ba talaga si Alvin Delagon? Or like how was it like growing up po? Ano po nakikita yung profession talaga?
Yeah. So actually I had two professions in mind. So as early as a kid, I really wanted to be a doctor, no. So isa yun sa mga na target ko. Pero when I met my uncle, no. So yung uncle ko kasi computer engineer back then, and I saw yung really cool stuff that he was able to do, no. So gumagawa siya ng mga firmware doon sa mga mga modems back then. So when my uncle actually gives me books, no. So back then hindi pa kasi internet no, di ba? Kaya mga libro-libro pa. So nung high school ako, I was taking the elective of doctor, no, for doctors, no. Tapos pero nung napadalan ako ng libro, pinag-aralan ko, tapos when I went to a computer shop, tried some of the code snippets. Actually, di ba? Just imagine yung first feeling na being able to run a program and make it really work by your own will. Ibang klaseng feeling, di ba?
Yes.
Frustrating at times, pero pag once gumana na, ibang-iba yung yung feeling. So anong nangyari nung when it was time for me to make a decision which career to take. Ang problema sa doctor kasi 11 years, di ba? So hindi afford ng parents ko. So I decided to go with computer engineering, no. So pero mostly I really focused on software engineering. So at the end of the day talaga parang lumabas din na kasi parang I'm sure I kind of a maker. Gusto ko kasi I really like making things and sharing that to people, and then makita ko yung value sa kanila, di ba? So this is actually one of the main reasons why I took this role.
Yep. yung keyword doon yung yung creator, and siguro if you're a programmer watching this or maybe watching this on a replay, I really believe you're connecting with that feeling na kapag it's very frustrating minsan talaga, parang bakit ba ako nagpo-program, like bakit ko ba pinili itong profession na to, pero when you were able to crack it after long hours of really developing, you wanted to solve another thing, you wanted to create or make from your own words po, Sir Alvin, you want to make another solution for that. Ibabalik ko lang po konti doon sa usapang nagturo with the kids. What's the most memorable experience that you can share with us? Doon tinuturuan niyo po yung mga anak niyo. Of course, si Linus yung nakwento niyo kayo na. What's the most memorable experience teaching them?
Well, the most memorable one is the one that I said recently, no. So he was able to make software on his own without much asking me anymore. Pero there's also a lot of learnings din when I was doing this process, kasi 'di ba typically 'di ba, when you go to school, 'di ba, very bookish, all theories and all that. Pero
yes,
what my kids taught me is that how to make it really more inclusive. So let's say for example, we started off with explaining paano gumagana yung internet, how does internet works. So I explained to him na ano yung IP address. I told him na IP address, just think of it, ito yung home address natin, yung bahay natin, yung block 10, etc., diba? Tapos and then if you're going to communicate to another computer, they have their own IP address. So syempre, kung sa pagpadala mo siya ng letter, dapat alam mo yung address niya, diba? So then I taught him ko paano gumagana yung DNS. So kadalasan typically analogy. So you have to go to the point na okay, ano yung the best way of how I can explain it to the kid, di ba? So and typically analogies. So and when I heard that na sila nag-computer classes sila sa school, no. So nakakatuwa kasi para yung syempre yung anak ko na naintindihan niya. So taas ang kamay kasi niya na-explain ng daddy niya yun. But it was actually quite fulfilling experience din kasi what I got also out of it is yung spending time with them, di ba? And at the same time on my career, tulungan din ako kasi I use the same technique din kasi whenever I talk to many people, hindi naman puro technical kausap ko di ba? So sometimes kausap ko CFO, sometimes kausap ko mga business people. I still have to get my point across with them. So yung mga natutunan ko talking to my kids was actually quite detrimental.
Yeah. It's ang unique ng story, Sir Alvin. Thank you for sharing that. I really believe ilan lang or most likely first time rin makarinig ng ganong story, no. And Sir Alvin, let's talk about as you as a professional right now. Nasabi mo po kanina, may dalawang bagay sa isip mo as you grew up, parang it's either magdo-doctor tapos may mga constraints, and then you met your uncle, tapos like dito napunta ka kung nasaan ka po currently right now. What's the most surprising thing being in IT, being in your position right now, like after all 17 years? What's the most surprising thing sa'yo?
What's the most surprising thing? So well, before I answer that, I have this saying that that God works in mysterious ways, no. So things happen, sometimes things happen because because he wanted you to succeed. So apparently nung I was really disappointed na hindi ko magagawa yung doctorate career. Pero by the end of the day, when I took this course, actually natuwa ako kasi parang ito pala yung tamang path para sa akin, and I really liked it, no.
Nice.
Now ang biggest realization ko on this role is that, di ba, whenever developers are being portrayed in mass media, di ba? So where the hooded guys, tapos nakaganon lang, walang ibang usap, and all that, no. So even before mass media, so ganoon din yung expectation ko, no. So so parang this is actually going to be quite individualistic kind of a role, no. So which is okay rin sa akin kasi medyo tawag dito, introvert ako no?
Introvert, yeah.
So although not necessarily introvert na I tend away to go to away from many people, but talking to many people really exhausts me, no. So yun yung yung problem ko. But the biggest realization, especially on the first few years of my career, is that tamang-tama di ba? So working in IT industry is like 80% communication, 20% actual writing code. So
Yes.
and actually it's quite, I always say that, to new people coming in this kinds of industry, that if you're uncomfortable working with a team and communicating, di ba, and getting your point across, then you're going to really have a hard time with, with this kind of a role, no? So
Yeah.
ano and ito rin yung initial struggles ko rin nung first few years, kasi I started working with a team,
Yeah.
paano makiusap properly, di ba? Making sure na na tawag dito, I'm not hurting any other's feelings, di ba?
Yeah.
So makakatawa ka kasi if you join the software engineering team, hindi lang puro technical usapan, di ba? Minsan mga usapan diyan nagkakatampuhan, tapos minsan feeling nila medyo mayabang yung isa, so you have to deal with those kinds
Connecting.
of
Yeah.
so you have to deal with those kinds of personalities. So that's the biggest realization. So that's why it's very important na you have to invest your time on improving your EQ, no? So
Yes.
and typically the people who have good EQs are often the people that are actually flourishing, not just in software engineering but also in the whole IT industry talaga. So
Yep.
so yeah, so that's actually my biggest realization. May initial trust struggles kasi I'm an introverted kind of a person, pero when I was given the role of becoming a software engineering manager, so I learned along the process. You taught me a lot of things in as well, being you as your manager, no? So yeah, hopefully that's some kind of a value that the audience would appreciate.
Yeah. Actually, nagbali papasok po tayo dun sa next na tanong eh. Like really, I just want to emphasize po talaga rin, i-capture ko talaga. Ako po connecting sa akala ko rin dati, like solo, like especially me, like the introvert, like, you don't need to deal with other people, just really
Mm,
solve, be good at mathematics, if you can just really code, and that's it. But then, like IT exists, no, programming, software engineering exists to really help people as well, and to really create value for the humanity, no? Kunin ko muna siya ganung
mm,
term, but then in a small na scale, me as a software engineer, kailangan ko talaga makipag-usap kasi how can I really
mm,
deliver? I might be able to deliver the best mathematical, technical solution, but paano yung recipient ng solution, at the same time, how am I with the team? Kasi ano pa rin naman end of the day, you are in a relationship with your teammates, creating value, at the same time the EQ, no? Like yung nasabi niyo kanina, Sir Alvin. So, Sir Alvin, dahil colorblind, of course, we are in a colorblind. Kung bibigyan ko pasado yung mga bago dito. We're talking about, colorblind is really, like really inviting technical people, me being a software engineer as well. And colorblind, kasi colorblind po talaga ako, literal. Ang pinaka-goal niya talaga ay, okay, let's talk about IT, but then what is it that really needed? No? Parang like, what is really needed about technicalities lang ba to? Or like how are we being, like being here mentally and emotionally. So, Sir Alvin, pwede niyo po ba kaming pasadahan, how are you na? How's your journey dito sa IT industry, being a solutions architect in connection po sa aspect of, like mental and emotional, like what are yung mga key points mo dito po na you wanted to share or lagi mong sinishare rin sa mga tao?
okay. So let's see. Medyo malalim yung tanong na yun. but let's see. So okay. So mental health, no. So first of all, I just want to say din kasi the biggest problem din actually sa educational system din natin is that although may things are improving, no. Pero
Yes.
I really do hope na sana na EQ and mental health should be addressed as early as college pa lang, before you go to college, no. Kasi typically mental shock paano pagpasok mo sa industry, no.
Yes.
Now first I also want to talk a little bit about safety, and also how to handle yourself. Actually natutunan ko rin over time is that 'di ba, if you're working in an IT industry, tama ka, 'di ba? Is not a very lang, hindi lang ikaw no? So you'll be working with a different team in different departments, and each of them have their own dependencies. They also depend on you.
Dependencies,
A lot of
yes.
information sent, a lot of emails coming in, a lot of chat messages coming out. So it can get really stressful talaga, no? So
Yeah.
and actually it became exponentially worse nung pandemic kasi people are trying to
Agree.
over communicate, 'di ba? So now I have to say naka-experience ako ng anxiety disorder before that kasi iba kasi 'di ba I've been working with different departments tapos meron deadline tapos at the same time I have to balance yung speed with technical debt. I also have to balance kung
Yes.
gaano na-stress yung team, 'di ba? So it was really stressful point of my career as well na naranasan ko rin 'yun. But there's actually multiple ways of doing it, no? So natututunan ko. One is first of all is that you should not always say yes, no? So kasi 'di ba typically we want to be a lot of us wants to be nice people and then probably sa mga Pilipino,
Yes.
'di ba, we don't say no, 'di ba? So kung feeling mo na parang na overwhelming na, you really have
Yep.
to learn how to say no. And
Yep.
meron kami tinatawag, you have to really learn how to manage your calories, no? Kung sa araw na to, paano ko to, ano yung gagawin ko, tapos ito yung specific na amount of time that I'm going to talk to other people, ito naman specific amount of time and I need to do my own stuff, di ba?
Yeah.
And then secondly, yung isang problem din with technology right now is that there's totally so much information overload, no? So we have emails,
Yes.
we have pop-ups on our laptops, we have iPhones, we have iPads, we have smartwatches, di ba?
Yeah.
So anong nangyari, yung mga push notification, di ba, nare-receive mo, di ba? So just imagine, in a matter of 1 hour, how many push notifications do you receive? And
Yeah.
actually, yung naranasan ko doon, they cause a lot of anxiety, di ba? So
Yes.
let's say for example, I was driving, tapos naka-receive ako nag-vibrate yung phone, yung relos ko, tapos nakita ko lang yung preview na pala, galing pala sa boss ko, di ba? Although
Yeah.
kahit di mo binasa yon, sa buong biyahe mo, habang nag-drive ka na, traffic na, tapos inisip ko, shit, ano ba yung
Yes.
ano yung about
Yes.
na yun, diba? So yes, any professionals currently in the call, I really highly recommend to turn them all off, no? So actually lahat, pati push notifications, pati yung email, chat messages, naka-off lahat sa akin yan. Kasi
Yep.
even yung phones natin, di ba minsan kung na-miss out mo, meron siyang parang icon ko how many numbers.
Yeah
Diba?
po, yung basta may badge pa yan eh.
How many unread.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nakaka-stress yun, sa totoo lang. So I turn them all off. Kasi
Yep.
at the end of the day naman, a lot of them doesn't expect naman to rin na mag-reply ka agad, di ba? So kung very urgent naman yan, tatawag naman sa yan eh. Pero
Yeah.
kung hindi,
Yep.
then wag mo na agad pansinin. Tapos then open all of these notifications up on your own respective time, no?
Yep.
So and then the last one is time, no? So you also have to have the time for yourself. Pagdating sa IT industry, we're always expected na dapat lagi nakaupo, nagko-code, no? But not necessarily.
Yes.
So you have to spend some time to do a little bit of procrastination. Sasabi ko naman problema, okay naman yung procrastination eh, pero wag na masyado, di ba? Kasi that's the best time for you to really collect your thoughts, and sometimes kung na-stuck ka, doon mo nakikita yung magiging solution sa problem mo, di ba?
Yes.
And then yeah, I mean and if you have your own work calendar, di ba? So you should also have your own personal calendar. So make time for yourself, make time for your kids. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, ako trabaho ko naman mag-read aloud before my kids go to sleep, no?
Yeah.
So kung naman natutunan mo sa sa trabaho, you can also apply din dun sa totoong buhay. But yeah, there's actually many ways of dealing with with this one, but hopefully that's on top of my mind.
Yeah. Thank you, Don. It's there are a lot of things to unpack. No, this conversation is very very timely with a lot of software engineers. I really believe that. And ang una kong ika-capture doon, Sir Alvin, you said na like we keep saying yes. No, oftentimes we wanted to be like everyone's favorite. No, may
Yes.
by default na meron tayong ganong desire, and we really need to really hulihin natin yung pattern natin ngayon, because we don't even know, magugulat na lang tayo, we start to feel tired, naapektuhan tayo physically, as in magmamanifest pa yan physically, then we start to be demotivated, no? Di ba sa mga ganung yung part na yon. And another thing is the notification. Actually, I just wanna share, may naalala nga ako, there's this programmer or software engineer in Google that nag-send daw siya ng email, so the higher management, to say that let's really lessen the problem of notification because we are really getting the attention ng tao, mas nagkaka-anxiety. I
Mm.
don't know kung saan napunta yung story na yun, but then, like there are software engineers also who is in here, no, na naging biktima and really trying to address the problem of the notification because it's true, it's very big na concern, no? And yeah,
Oo.
really the
Tsaka wala ka
time.
nang matatapos, 'di ba? Wala ka nang
Yes.
matatapos whenever you look at those notifications.
Yes,
So,
parang yung
so
reactive ka, naka-reactive ka kada may tutunog, toot, then you will react into that up to the point that you are ready. Hindi mo na alam, okay, parang dami ko nang ginawa pero parang wala akong natapos kind of feel. No? So, ayun, if you're connecting sa mga nanonood po dito, maybe you're watching this on a replay, just really comment what's your thought. Bisita natin yung comments. So, dito sila Ate Coach Casey, Master Coach Jasmine, dito. Oh, dito si Trizy, no? Si Trisha. Good morning, Trisha. Dito rin si Coach Al. Si Coach Al sa teacher, an IT teacher currently rin, Sir Alvin. And then, nandito si Edison. Edison said, you should not always say yes. It's okay to say no. Yes, I agree po. Yan, Sir Edison. And yan, Sir Alvin, naka 36 minutes na tayo. We're going to take a break, no? As a bit na break. And then, pagbalik po, meron po kayong sasagutin na tanong. So, bibigay ko na yung tanong, tapos let's take a break, tapos sasagutin niyo po siya. Yung tanong po is, Sir Alvin, let's talk about your memorable project. Like being, like from being a programmer, software engineer, and after na solutions architect, what's your most memorable project and why? So, let's talk about that sa pagbabalik po namin. So, we'll be back shortly.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
So we are back for the second part of our 24th broadcast of Colorblind, brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, the coaching hub of life coach Philippines, and our home as professional certified CACC life coaches. So meet our coaching tribe at Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. So you may come for dine-in or visit for coaching services from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday to Thursday. And you may also join the community nights event namin. Daily po nangyayari yan, 7:30 p.m. onward. So we have every Sunday po, we call that Comfy Sunday. Sundays for Life with Coach Sean. Monday naman po is it's Nurturing Monday, Walk Along with Coach Tin. Tuesday is Groove Tuesday. It's all about habits with Master Coach Jasmine. Wednesday, it's Purpose Wednesday, Away na Day with Coach Rizal. And then Thursday po, that's Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A. And then Friday, si Decaf Coffee Republic po magpapahinga, naka-close po siya. But then, pagdating po ng Saturday, pagdating niya ng 7:30 p.m., we call that Fab Saturday Open Mic with me, Coach Orvyl. So if you're that one person who wanted to hold a mic, stand on the stage and then sing, express, kung gusto meron kang tula na gusto mong i-deliver, doing all those things, like really permitting yourself without the fear of what others might say. Oftentimes kasi nahihiya lang tayo, pero gusto talaga natin mag-express and really hold the mic. We wanted to sing, finding that safe space, finding that safe community. Fab Saturday Open Mic with us sa loob ng Decaf Coffee Republic is for you. So our coaching hub is also an event place and venue of choice for face-to-face classes, training, and private functions. So please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation. And then if you are one person who desires to experience transformation in areas of health, wealth, and relationships, then I invite you to join us inside Be Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for Be Learning Society members only. So Be Learning Society is the tent maker of Be Learning Homes for mental fitness, and on top of food and beverage discount we enjoy from Decaf Coffee Republic, mental model collectors also benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And Think Talk broadcast is powered by Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, the social commerce turnkey solution provider that helps entrepreneurs and business owners to leverage the power of content marketing to provide value, improve engagement, and then increase revenue with the investment of just 5 minutes every single day. So visit www.riseupcreators.com to learn the benefits of lifetime members like me and discover how you can rise up and be creative in growing your business. Ayan. So, going back, bale, inawanan po natin ng tanong kay na si Sir Alvin, and then like we had a very beautiful conversation din kanina. So, let me call again Sir Alvin Delagon. So, dito Sir Alvin. Kung kakarating nyo lang po, Sir Alvin is previous manager. Feedback lang. Ayan. So, si Sir Alvin po, manager po siya dati. And, bali po, miniwanan natin siya ng tanong. Ang tanong po ngayon, Sir Alvin, is, can you share to us your most memorable project? Like it's been 17 years kung tama po ba, like 17 years. What's your most memorable project and bakit mo siya na-consider na most memorable?
Most memorable, medyo madami. Gusto ko sana kwento kasi namimili ako ano gusto kong kwento eh.
But, po, I mean, like top 3. Ayan, top 3. Top 3.
Yeah, but this one is definitely it's something that you've been involved with as well, no? So we also have Trisha in the call, nakita ko lang din. So hi Trisha. We've been involved in this one, this same project, no? So let me just give a little bit of context, no? So I wouldn't mention what the product is, but it's actually one of the most popular fintech solutions na, no, sa Philippines, no? So that was circa 2014, no? So when companies are starting to disrupt traditional banks, I was given the same, I was given a challenge na to build a new prepaid card, online prepaid card solution, di ba? Para ma-resolve natin yung financial inclusion problem with the Philippines, no? And the biggest problem back then was that I was only given 3 months to do this, no? So that was early 2014. So big challenge kasi I myself don't have any background yet with finance back then. Tapos and then I spent the whole December, the whole Christmas break, may people going Christmas break. I spent the whole Christmas break to think about the architecture, 'di ba? Tsaka kung paano ko i-approach to. Kasi the biggest problem then also is that I'll be working with new set of people from a different company. So yung company na 'di ba nandun ka Orvyl, 'di ba? So a lot of people I don't know them. So meron ding human human aspects involved on this project. Hindi na siya technical problem, 'di ba? So I really have to get two very different companies to work together and deliver this in 100 days. So now I took the challenge. I was actually quite happy rin to know that that yung my previous manager then back then really put me in the situation to succeed, di ba? Pero at the end of the day it's all up to me. So nangyari when I did that, so before we discussed about yung magiging approach, di ba? So I just thought of na okay, malaking bagay yung tao. So meaning I have to build synergy amongst two different companies, no? So kaya when I introduced myself to you, I really wanted to really not just introduce myself, not appear to be your boss, di ba? So when I introduce myself, I explain to them kung bakit ako nandito, tapos and at the same time I'm here to listen, no? So kaya nangyari yung mga first few weeks we actually didn't write code. Magugulat lang kayo, we didn't write code. Puro nangyari, nagkaroon tayo ng one-on-ones, di ba? One-on-one ko lahat yung mga tao that really listen to their life story, listen to their aspirations, and then listen on kung yung career path na gusto nila. Kasi that required me to that gave me a context on where to assign you guys, di ba, to be successful, and which people to pair you with, di ba? So and then when I resolved that, nag-conduct tayo na para mini team building para to get the people work each other, and then we started working with the solution, no? And then although I'm not sure if there's any people in the call right now, no? So one of the biggest decisions that we did back then is nag-microservices tayo, di ba? So meaning hindi lang isang deployable unit, di ba? Maliliit. There was actually a big reason why we did that, no? So probably you don't know, pero ginawa ko rin kasi we have our own differences, we have our own skill sets, we have our own strengths, di ba? So kaya para ma-achieve yung 100-day challenge, ginawa natin divide and conquer, di ba? Tapos ginawa natin din na halo-halo tayo, so magka-mix na from company A, company B. I really want to build synergies there.
Different culture.
And also very very different culture, di ba? Kasi fintech kami, we came from media. So it was actually a really good challenge, but I have to say then one of the key learnings on this project is that software solutions and architecture, you have to think of it, it's not just a solution, but you have to think of it that there's a human aspect of it, no? So ano yung magiging effect nun, paano maging successful? Kaya for me, yung decision na to go to microservices and have us to work with small teams, di ba, together, was actually quite detrimental. So na-minimize yung communication overhead, na-minimize yung mga problems na yun. So I think it's actually one of the best reasons why we were successful back then, no? And also at the same time being a good listener. Kasi di ba iba kasi, di ba, kung may papasok na bagong boss sa isang kumpanya, di ba, ang dating, di ba, dapat you have to assert your dominance kasi ako yung bago. No, I don't like doing that, di ba? So I'd rather be as someone there to help you and make you succeed. I'm not a boss as per se. So I listen to your problems and aspirations, no? And then 3 months later nung hindi ko talaga makakalimutan to kasi nung, di ba, parang lahat ng kaba, if we were able to deliver it 100 days, tapos we use an architecture na nung time na yon parang hindi, parang theory pa lang siya, di ba? Hindi pa talaga siya totally practiced, no? So a lot of departments really looking at us, and even the whole company looking at our success. No, nung yung unang pinaka credit card transaction was me. So ang ginawa ko doon, bumili ako ng something from Amazon. Bumili ako ng tawag dito, PSN network card. Yung para pangbili ng game sa PS4.
Oh,
no?
yeah, I remember that.
So that was the very first transaction, no? Tapos nung tumagos 'yon, grabe, I almost cried nung gumana 'yon, no? So tapos nakakatawa doon yung and one of the biggest things that I really proud of then is that when I saw the team afterwards. So nung nakita ko yung, di ba, parang magkakaibigan na and all that. So sorry. Sorry, okay lang.
Go lang po. It was really beautiful, meaningful project to me as well. The story ni Sir Alvin, every time na kinekwento niya, it really relieves me as well how beautiful this is. So like, I really believe na may makakonect dito, like the 3Z was really there, and how beautiful, and like really the process. Kaya nga yung topic today, aside from the product or solution per se, what is really happening beyond, behind that. And Sir Alvin, like yung sabi niya, the horizontal relationship, walang taas baba, like we are really like that approach. Ito yung naging outcome. So Sir Alvin, go. Just really continue. How's the pagkatagos ng transaction, how was it?
Well, yun. Sorry kasi bumabalik yung mga memories eh. So but yeah, so yung yung isang proudest moment ko rin doon, nakita ko yung yung team na nabuo. Tapos yung yung, di ba yung, let's say for example, if you build something na a lot of people is using right now, di ba? So
Yes.
malaking bagay din, di ba? So kung nakikita mo na sa sa mga commercial, sa along the highway, di ba, nakita mo yung ad na. So it's something that whenever I say my kids, so I always say that's been part of that. So yun, actually yung hindi niya typically yung Joyce working with IT industry, di ba? Being able to build things and make it valuable for people. So
yeah.
So sorry medyo mabalik, but hopefully that gives you
It's very it's very valuable, Sir Alvin. Thank you for being vulnerable at the same time expressing how joyful, like really creating a solution. I think this is something na ako po personally, it's really ano ba magandang term? Standard. Like if you see that you're creating value and then all of the sudden nakita mo every person is using it, every person na hindi sila namomroblema, paano ko to mabibili online, like we had already that solution, like being part of that solution na before, like the inclusion, like if you're going to a little bit of a background, yun yung goal like we wanted people to be financially included. Yung credit card yung problem, di ba? Lahat naman tao di nakakakuha ng credit card, ang daming hassle and bustles, but then okay, here's the solution, you can be part and have an experience without that without the hassle and bustles of getting a credit card. So one of the greatest na problem na sinolve nung nilid ni Sir Alvin. And ako po, I'm really glad with that. And kaya nga po marami rin ako natutunan, like for example, the horizontal, like this is the horizontal part, like pagpasok nyo dito, I work with you, let's sit together. This is one of the important aspect of being a leader rin like you really work hand in hand. It doesn't matter ba kung junior engineer ka into an architect, like we can work together in one laptop, like having like tapos sa drawing board, like that's the beauty of creating a solution. Kaya iti-take off ko siya sa sinabi nyo kayo na Sir Alvin, na it's really about the people, the relationship na kasama magsosolve. Yes, hindi natin de-deny, minsan ang sarap mag-solve mag-isa, we code alone, but then the beauty the beauty on it will amplify when you start collaborating, and then may kita mo end of the day the solution is being used. Kumusta Sir Alvin?
Sorry kasi medyo
po.
nabaon na memory na to So that happened multiple years na. Sorry, medyo na
No problem
but,
po. It was beautiful.
Yeah. But at the same time, no, I also want to say thanks din also you being part of it. So yung rin yung I'm not sure if that's my previous team currently in the call, no. So hopefully it was also a good experience for you guys. So
Yeah.
so yeah. But
Go
yeah,
lang
that's the
po.
most memorable project. So I think rin. medyo na open up yung memories na medyo na matagal na nabaon. Sorry about that.
It's no problem. I really believe that story na kailangan po one person here who wanted to create a big impact in creating solution. I really believe that story really matters. Kasi ako po pinaka natutunan ko before that, all I thought as long as I am good enough, I can really code enough and really solve, I might become a big right, and can create something. Pero like really the aspect of the human side. Kaya nga yung usapan nga natin, let's talk about the emotional and mental aspect of software engineering. It's really beyond the mathematics, beyond the technicals, beyond knowing it. It's really your mental state, how are you, how your interpersonal relationship with the team, how you collaborating, yun talaga yung medyo meaty the part doon sa when we creating a solution. So, let's Sir Alvin, let's actually sa bandang last part na tayo. And if you're going to like if you're going to share, like if you're going to meet a young, for example, young Alvin Delagon, like maybe 10 years, 17 years ka na po, sabihin natin papasok pa lang sa IT industry na parang Alvin Delagon, what would be your top 3 na advice to him? Or if there's like top 3 or like isang advice, okay lang po naman.
Well, first of all, don't be afraid, no? So I spent a lot of years being afraid and then as much as possible looking for ways to work as an individual contributor, di ba? And then second one is of course yung you don't need to please everyone, no? So the problem with actually with our own culture is that di ba, we have to please the bosses and also the people around us to get things moving, no? But at the end of the day, kadalasan din naman yung reason kaya marami na burnout, di ba? Marami nag-resign because they're too tired, they committed to so many things. Is because of your underlying problem of being able to try to please a lot of people, no? So
Yes.
that's one thing, and I really struggled on that one. It's actually one of the key reasons sometimes that that I move companies because kasi I burnt myself a lot. And then second then although isang advice ko, but it's something that I'm doing right now, di ba? So so share, teach. So it's not something that that I really aspired to early in the years of my career, no. So, but at the end of the day, pag if you're maybe around 15 years on your career, no, if you want to have a bigger impact, not just not just within your organization but also country wise, is really share, no. So the people working in schools, they do as much as they can, diba? They're doing a really good job, pero they definitely need some help from professionals, people has been in the field, yung nangyayari sa field na yon, and as much as possible share that as early as possible sa mga bata, no. So that's actually one of the three things that I'll probably do, and hopefully some people might also have some epiphany on that one. So and I'm actually quite lucky na given opportunity to share all of my learnings over the years and being paid for it with my my current company. So so far I'm my heart is full and I'm quite happy. So
wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So hopefully I was able to bring value, and with that, and again sorry medyo nawala ako dun sa sa group ko nung dati. Inadvertently na-open ko Orvyl.
I mean, like, ako po talaga kasi yun yung parang pinaka, like one of the common natin. And thank you for the, Sir Alvin. Iko-connect ko lang siya with the experience of yung pinaka-memorable, ako rin po naman po memorable, actually that would be the most memorable project to me as well. And iko-connect ko siya dun sa last na sinabi nyo na the power of really teaching and sharing. I really believe, yes, di ba, nakapag-create tayo. Like for example, if you're a software engineer, a programmer, like a solutions architect, same with Sir Alvin, nakaka-create ka ng product, a value to na valuable to someone out there. Let's really let's really give up or permit ourselves to choose to teach and share, because someone out there has that desire also to create that impact. So hindi niya alam kung saan mag-i-start, hindi niya alam paano. And again, the world, napaka-ironic man, na ang bilis, ang daming access, meron tayong maraming resources sa internet, pero oftentimes it's very overloading. We don't even know where to start. Kaya siguro ikaw, like if watching this on a replay, teaching is very powerful tool of really sharing as well, because end of the day, IT, beyond the technical and programming skills, it's really like really the human side, how yung value na ibibig na ipang-produce ng produkto na yon, yung code mo na yon, that nag-start sa hello world, that would be like a very, at sa legacy, yun pala yung gusto ko sabihin, it's really a legacy. Sir Alvin right now created like one of the legacy project, and of course, right, the teaching as well, another legacy for you, Sir Alvin. So Sir Alvin, maybe baka na-imagine mo na to, or what if you wanna share Alvin 2027, like right 5 years from now, like like how do you see yourself? Ano itsura ni Alvin 2027? Like how is it? How is it pala? Yeah.
5 years, medyo maaga pa eh. So, mga by then, I'll be 45, no? So, but I already had some plans, no? So, when I turn around 10, I just move forward, no? So, move forward at 10 years, maybe. So,
Game.
at the time that I'll be ramping down, working in a corporate world, no? So, you'll probably find me, teaching college kids. So, magiging teacher
Yeah.
ako. So yun ang yung plan ko rin doon. So kung nagtapos si mga anak ko, then yeah. So I think continuing this path of partaking the knowledge to the kids, and then hopefully contribute to our country, di ba? Kasi as much as possible we wanted more global companies here locally na that can compete on a global level. So and that starts with people, and that starts with the knowledge that they gain. So yun ang nakikita ko sa MVP na 5-10 years. Pero yung 5 years masyado maaga pa. I still have
so
some
10 years
energy on
as in like into teaching and sharing, Sir Alvin.
Yeah, and you know this, diba? So software engineering is a very tough job. So and that's why it's very valuable that na lahat ng natutunan mo to be shared to other people. So diba? Tawag ito, skill yourself, skill the knowledge, and one way doing it is sharing. So and as you can see, diba, kung if you're working with the IT industry, a lot of meetups, a lot of groups. So as much as possible, attend them, share our stories with them. So so yun yung mga magandang mga bagay na pwedeng gawin.
Yeah. So teaching talaga yung na-feel ni Sir Alvin. Kasi ako rin po like I started as a software engineer and coaching. This is something na like I'm really enjoying as well. And if you're a software engineer, IT, like I really believe you have that desire to teach. Meron ka na solve na solution. Most likely may isang tao nangangailangan dyan na discover mo, like really choose to teach. And if you feel na you don't know where to start, like you can reach to us, like you can reach our community 0917-586-1661. You just comment. You wanna ask personally si Sir Alvin, how is it so far, the journey, yung specific journey niya in teaching, you can like ako na po nagsabi, Sir Alvin, you can directly message Sir Alvin, you wanna ask him ng mas specific question teaching. But then again, it's teaching is really a very beautiful thing. It's really very beautiful thing to that one person waiting for it as well. Ayan.
Yep. But so, I'm not exactly an expert na. So but yeah, if you have any questions lang afterwards, so I'll try to answer as much as I can.
Yes po. So Sir Alvin, final question na. Actually nasa last question na tayo. Again, we are in Colorblind, and we said that this episode talaga ang color natin is Cobalt, no? It's about sinearch ko yung it's about Cobalt, about solitude, productivity, enlightenment. But then with all of your sharings, maybe realizations, and then of course kayo na yung sinabi nyo nga po yung memorable project nyo. diretsong tanong and diretsong sagot po, Sir Alvin. What makes life really colorful?
Life really colorful?
Hmm.
Kaya nahirap ah. But yeah, well, memories. No?
Memories.
Sorry. What makes life really colorful for me, it's really, yeah, memories. So, I'm not sure how I said that, but that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yep. It's memories. Ako rin, no? Like the beauty of actually like this conversation became so colorful because of that memory. And thank you for being vulnerable po, Sir Alvin. Ako po personally, thank you for like really personally salamat po in really sharing your story, your lesson. So you can this is your moment, Sir Alvin. Maybe final message you wanna share to our audience as well, and pati yung mga manonood ng replay. Take it away po, Sir Alvin.
Well, just a quick one lang, no? So,
Go po.
if you haven't yet looked at it improving your EQ, this is a time now. It's actually quite important na kasi it's not something that being taught in schools, unfortunately. So if you're currently kunyari kung ka na bagong a young professional or being an existing professional, invest on your EQ. I'm not an expert on it one. I just quick Google search around it, but spend some time to really try to improve that, because that's the best skill that you can improve to be able to be successful.
Yeah.
So yun lang.
Yeah, thank you, Sir Alvin. Like really the EQ. At the same time, like if you're that one person connecting dun sa sinabi ni Sir Alvin that yung EQ, maybe this is the season na nafe-feel mo, it's hindi na siguro technical yung next na i-level up, but that part of being, like being a person as well, you can really reach out. No, there are professionals as well. Our tribe is here to really help you, no, dun sa part na yun you wanted to start teaching, be comfortable of yourself talking to the meetups. No? Siguro like gusto mong umattend sa mga hackathon, but then kapag magpipitch ka na, medyo kinakabahan ka na, like you're thinking how would you like to overcome that. I really believe our community can really help you with that. At the same time,
Yes.
programmer ako at Salamanquero, yun rin yung parang puso ko in really having that community. So, Sir Alvin, thank you po thank you for your time. This is Saturday, really I think kakagaling nyo lang sa travel, meron bakasyon niyo po ngayon pero yung pinaunlakan niyo po kami. Maraming pong salamat, and to all, no, thank you for supporting Colorblind, and whether if you're joining us live or watching on a replay, please do leave a comment to share your thoughts, insights, realization. You wanna have a personal message kay Sir Alvin, you can comment it here. And please don't keep us a secret. Help us serve more people by circulating the link of this video. So as I close, I'd like to speak to all the technical people who are passionate about what they do and are the unsung heroes of global workforce. There is a lot more competition in the working world today than there used to be 10 years ago. And there seems to be a never-ending need to stand out from the crowd that is tirelessly in pursuit of success. But with the reality of great resignation comes great opportunity for every worker to start building wealth and becoming their own version of CEO while still employed full-time. So we invite you to embark on a journey of becoming a coaching entrepreneur like us. So connect at 0917-586-1661 and map your success as certified co-actively co-create life coach. Your CACC certification program is an international CPT accredited course with 40 credit units. So CACC course includes a 21-day web-based learning with lifetime access, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3-day live virtual business bootcamp with senior coaching team. So the program package also comes with done-for-you coaching programs and many other bonuses that coaching professionals to jumpstart in the second fastest growing industry in the world today. So life coaching is truly a 21st century learning experience that empowers professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains, thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace and dynamic business environment. So, call Coach Rizal now at 0917-586-1661 to join the live coaching bootcamp on October 15, which is ngayon. Mag-start po ngayon 15, October 22, and October 29 for online learners. And I invite you to watch the other shows hosted here at Think Talk Broadcast. So please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media accounts at ThinkTalk_TV on Twitter and Instagram, and ThinkTalk Broadcast on YouTube, and give us your review. So for partnership and collaboration, please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. So see you in the next episode of Colorblind on October 22, live po here at Think Talk Broadcast. So your coaching thought is start the day with a grateful heart. Love without colors, safety beyond colors. This is us in the Philippines. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is Coach Orvyl, broadcasting beyond borders to advanced life coaching worldwide. Labang boom, labang boom, labang boom. Coach Orvyl signing off. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.